done quite a bit of coverage on what's going on in places like California, in New York City, and it's not been very good. There's a lot of just bad stuff going on right now, and I really don't want to go to any of those places. Now, the interesting thing about Hollywood, California, is a lot of celebrities are jumping ship. They're getting out of there. They don't want to be there anymore. And it's hard to really blame them when you look at just how bad a lot of these areas are. This isn't Los Angeles or Hollywood area, but this is a report on San Francisco and Seattle. Trust me, it's still bad in Los Angeles, but it just shows you crime going up. Revealed nearly 8% of people living in San Francisco and Seattle plan to move, the highest number of any city in the U.S., as remote workers flee to the suburbs and Dem-led cities deal with skyrocketing crime and homelessness. This has to do with cutbacks on police, particularly that awful defund the police movement, which is just so, it's the dumbest thing you could ever do. I'm not saying that some reforms wouldn't help some things, but defunding them is complete idiocracy, and you're only asking for trouble, which they've gotten. They've gotten skyrocketing crime in a lot of these cities. What was really interesting about this article was the fact that out of all of the cities, the Big Apple has lost the least amount of residents. Like, what's keeping you in New York? I saw a sign. Somebody posted a video of a sign in New York that said, if you don't like getting mugged, maybe you're the problem. What is that? Oh, you don't like getting mugged? Maybe it's you. Yeah, everyone loves getting mugged. What a great feeling to lose your personal possessions, like your phone and your wallet with your kids' pictures and your driver's license and your credit cards. What a great day this was. I was mugged. Boy, it is great to be here in the Big Apple. It's ridiculous. This has a lot to do with why people are fleeing places like that. Mark Wahlberg, getting out of there in a very nice way, says, I just want to give my kids a better life. He wants them to be normal because he just recently came out as a Catholic Christian. And now he's kind of seen how, nasty it is in that area, and he wants his kids to be normal and not weirdos. So he's getting them the hell out of California and moving to Las Vegas. I don't know, a lot of degeneracy in Las Vegas, but it's a hell of a lot better than California. Mark Wahlberg says Las Vegas is going to become Hollywood 2.0. Star has quit $90 million L.A. mansion for income tax-free Sin City, where he plans to build studio and shoe factory. Yeah, he's making his own state-of-the-art studio. He wants to compete with Hollywood. He's not really doing big Hollywood movies anymore. His last release that I watched, and I thought it was actually pretty good, was Father Stew. And you really don't see a lot of movies like Father Stew in the first place, by the way, but he's making movies like that now. He wants to make movies that he considers impactful and that make a difference. He wants to compete with L.A., and he wants to get out of California. And like I said, I think the quote about him wanting to give his kids a better life said a lot. So let's look through this. Mark Wahlberg has revealed he is joining the exodus from California by leaving his longtime home in Los Angeles in favor of Nevada in a quest to eventually build a movie studio in Sin City. Interview on Tuesday for The Talk, the 51-year-old actor said he had bid the Golden State farewell in hopes of giving his children a better life in income tax-free Nevada. He's already made two purchases in the Silver State, a $15.6 million, 2.5-acre block of land in an exclusive area that he plans to build out, as well as a $14.5 million bungalow to live in as his construction begins. It comes as many celebrities have been getting out of California over taxes, rising crime in major cities, and the state's notorious homeless problem. It is really bad. I think it was actually in Portland, but it's still a homeless thing in a big city. This woman in a residential area went outside one day to find a homeless man just living on her porch, staying in her chairs and stuff like that. Called the police. They won't get him off of her property. So she's got this guy just living on her front porch now. And if you think that's going to be an isolated incident, I got something to show you. So imagine living in these cities. You can't even have your own personal property anymore. You have to worry about homeless people moving on it. There's residential areas in some cities where a lot of these homeless people are living in tents in residential areas on their sidewalks. Police won't do anything. It's sad. Boy, $12 billion going overseas to certain areas. You think we could be using some of that money to help these people, but what do I know? I don't know very much. Los Angeles mayoral candidate Rick Corso has made keeping Hollywood in Hollywood a huge plank of his campaign, though he appears to have lost momentum to woke progressive Karen Bass. You see, they keep electing people like this. Like, oh, it's bad here. Let's get someone more progressive. Maybe they'll fix it. Wait till she gets in office there. Oh, it's going to be bad. Los Angeles is already a shithole. It's going to become even worse once they get the even more woke person in office. Anyway, good on Mark Wahlberg for his family. Them not being in L.A. is a good thing. Sin City, I'm sure, will be a little bit better. But, you know, I like this. I like that he's going to try to compete with Hollywood. I like seeing more people do that. I think Johnny Depp is trying to do that with his studio. Take the power away from Hollywood. Hollywood is a machine of wokeness, and I'd like to see it come to an end. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I just find this fascinating. More and more people getting out of L.A. and Hollywood. He's kind of nice about it, but I mean, when you say, I'm going to give my kids a better life by getting them out of California, it kind of says a lot. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.